All right, so let's talk about the S&P. S&P is up 4 weeks in a row, and it's up more than 10% during this win streak. So, what's the biggest lesson learned from the S&P making some moves over the last couple of months?
Yeah, Nasdaq is up, Amazon is up. I think the thing, and that's why I love doing the show every week, and then seeing y'all double up on the assets of reliability and earn your leisure episodes. Like the power of consistency, man. Like everything. I wish it was a more elegant way to put this, but all if you stay to your plan and stick to your plan and keep investing in, you're going to find a way to win. I keep saying it. The market is rigged to stay up permanently. Hedge funds, municipalities, prop firms, fund of funds are all putting money into the S&P 500. Vanguard, Blackstreet, Blackstone are all putting money into the S&P. It's almost too big to like. If we want to talk about the real too big to fail, the S&P 500 index is probably the most indestructible financial asset that we have in our country. And if you're not taking a part of it and not investing into it, you're literally choosing to be broke. That's why when we talked about it last week, if you're continuously short selling, you're saying to every bank and every fund, I'm smarter than you and I have more capital because every dollar is a vote. So if I have trillions of dollars on the hedge fund side, prop firm side, going into these funds, how can a 50,000 or $50 million bet make the market go down for long? So I know a lot of times people ask, why do you guys always talk about the S&P and NASDAQ and Dow? Because they are rigged to permanently stay up. And if you're not putting money there, you're going to go broke. You're going to miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime. Even with all the disaster and fear that has been permeating in the last 18 months, the S&P is still performing. Amazon is performing well. NVIDIA is performing well. I'm seeing DraftKings start to make a move, Troy. Like, if we just get Disney out of the clear, home run. Home run. Microsoft is doing well. Google, invest for the long term and you'll be good. But I think one of the greatest things we've seen collectively from us, we've just beat a lot of people from being consistent. There may be some who may be more talented or they may be hotter for 3 or 4 weeks. Long term,
Gonna be tough.
it's going to be
Gonna be tough.
tough. It's
Yeah.
going to be tough. I don't see nobody else hosting no dinners or going to with Canelo.
Shout out to the champ.
See?
Great golf
I
player.
said, oh, y'all not enough to fight for. Got you. Got little exhibition. Got you. Diversity. Diversity. I like
That's
it.
a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Canelo.
Reaching across borders.
Yeah. Necessary. The international play. And shout out to old girl who had her face covered up with Maddie J and Chris Brown.
Viral.
Covering up your face make it look worse. Do what I do. Just go outside. Like, I have to go out for work. Promo. InvestFest 2024 coming soon.
Coming soon.
Talent research. Talent research.
You gotta be outside.
November 6th, we spoke about this on Market Mondays. We said November is the best month to trade. Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like if people have been watching Core Audience Fan, they know that. They already know that this is something that they kind of expected. And so most people probably prepared for this moment. Like when we're talking about the NASDAQ, when we talk about the S&P, we talk about the Dow. Historically, this has been the best month for the NASDAQ on an average of 2% increase. I think right now it's at trading at 9%. And that was with some pullbacks throughout the month already. But hopefully it finishes strong. The question is, where does the S&P finish for the year? Right. So it's over at 4,500, a little bit over 4,500. Do you think we get to 46.5? Can we go up 100 points from here?
Kodak voice. I hope so. I don't know if we can because I'm trying to keep my streak and win record super high, but I think we definitely have a shot because the new Christmas rally is the November run. If October is the worst month for the stock market, that like if I had to build a portfolio, I would start buying long term in October and start my trading season in November. Like it's all like if I have a hedge fund and I'm courting clients in the fourth quarter, would I want to court clients while I'm winning or while I'm losing? It's really easy to bring clients into the office in November when everything's going crazy. Like Amazon came out of the ashes like a phoenix rising. Great. Facebook, Meta's doing great. Google's doing great. Bitcoin is starting to have a run. Everything is smooth again. So I definitely think we can at least touch that. I don't know if we'll stay there through the end of the year, but I think we may kiss that level.
So okay. So let's talk about this. Is Solana back?
I want to this back to y'all before y'all go to Wimbledon. I'm gonna knock it back to y'all and let me know what you think. I do see XRP, of course, making a run, XLM, but I do want to pose to you, do you think Solana can make a comeback in 2024?
Can it, you know what? I'll take a large scope, right? I'll go macro here. I think the space of cryptocurrency has a chance to have a run. I think, and I'm with Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. When we saw what happened with Binance, and we'll talk about that later, I feel like this is the largest exchange in the world. We've seen a lot of exchanges have defaults, and we saw a lot of fraud. I feel like once Binance has this on right now, it feels like this is a complete clean out of the system, because it doesn't get bigger than that, right? Like we're talking $4 billion in fraud. It doesn't get bigger than Binance. I feel like this is a clean out for the system for the new version of how crypto is going to look. Like I know we talk about we don't want regulation. That's out the window, right? We don't want big government involved. That's out the window. Something's brewing in 2024, 2025 that's going to reshape how crypto is viewed. So I'm going to say, is it back? No. But am I optimistic that the space will have an appreciation over the next 2 to 3 years? Yes. How's that?
Last month has been up 70%, a nice push. If inflation drops and there is quote unquote safety in the crypto space, like when CNBC and Barron's and Deutsche Bank start saying, hey, there's safety across the board, that's when you know the banks have like fully infiltrated and taken everything over. It's like when they kicked out Kevin and Lior and brought in Ellie Reed and changed the regime. Same kind of thing. And I told you guys this before. I know I'm not the most aforementioned crypto expert, but I did tell you the banks are going to come in and try and take over. Job is almost done, and as a result, they'll find a way to push this one high. But yeah, I think by 25, Solana will be a lot higher. I don't know if it'll get back to those highs of a few years ago, but I definitely can see it pushing another 50 to 60% from here.
It's the job done.
Yeah,
so
it's the job done.
Which cryptos do you think will have the biggest bull run?
Bitcoin and XRP, like especially with that banking attachment. I've been a fan of Bitcoin forever. Challenges, yes, but the prices I think I've called have panned to be true. Shout out to Curtin, Crypto 901. But yeah, XRP I think is going to be one of the most important assets to the banking infrastructure, if you will, which is a great acquisition by the banking space. Those two, if I can just hunker down for 5 or 10 years, especially after the Bitcoin halving, I think Bitcoin is going to go on a crazy run. And this is the interesting part. NASDAQ is up what it's up with a slower economy and global fear. What would they run if we drop quantitative easing back down, or if interest rates go to 2% and then we get healthy economies again? XRP and Bitcoin are going to go crazy. NASDAQ is going to go crazy. I think NASDAQ will hit all-time highs. A good indicator will be if the Russell 2000 can pull itself out of the rut, which I think of all the indexes is probably worst performing, or what caused me the most worry. Like if I had 100 grand there, I would worry about the Russell 2000. If the Russell 2000 starts to move, that means crypto is already going to take off, or it's about to take off. NASDAQ and Bitcoin and crypto are comparable. So I will keep my eyes on that. But yeah, I'm hanging my hat on Bitcoin and XRP for sure.
Yeah, you left Ethereum out of that conversation. Intentional? Or do we not see it as bullish?
Shout out to Ethereum, Vitalik, everyone in Russia. Shout out to our fans in Russia. I don't want no. I'm learning. Listen, I'm not dying on no more hills. No. So, and Ethereum is in Stock Club. Prices are out. If you want to know the best prices to join in any market, you can click the link in my bio and join the Black Friday sale. Also, get your Assets of Reliability merch and the show. Tune in tonight. Yeah. Media training been going so well for me.
This that Red Panda Anthem. Ian, what's up? This that Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
Red Panda Anthem. Whole clique going up. I know they can't stand